A-E-I-O-U. A-E-I-O-U. And sometimes Y. Okay, I'm ready.
I had no idea you had that in you, Julian. Good thing you left.
What are you guys' thoughts on this week's testing at Phillip Island?
I think it's exciting. I think Maverick Vinales is going to be on fire this season. I think he's going to surprise us with how fast he is and also how fast his bike is. I think they made some awesome improvements on the bike over last season, which you can see in the in day 2 testing. I mean, he topped the times there, the fastest lap with 1:29. He beat Marc Marquez, and that was in the dry too. It wasn't bad conditions. It was in the dry.
It's Maverick's world. We're just living in it. he's flying. Last week on Up and Down, Up or Down. That's going to be the new thing.
Up or down.
Up or down. We both said he was going to go up, but he skyrocketed. And I was not expecting him to be fastest overall this weekend.
He went up and took the world with him.
He did. Marc Marquez.
You know what? I can't stand him, but it's good seeing him above Lorenzo. I was very happy with that.
And Cal Crutchlow remains third fastest. That guy is flying through testing. That's very impressive to me. Very impressive. Lots of satellite teams, lots of satellite riders seem to have really stepped their game up and are competing already with factory rides, which is really impressive. It's just testing, but still.
Still testing, but my question is that their bikes or is that their skill? I mean, look, third day testing, okay? 4th place, Hector Barbera. Where did he come from? Is that his skill or is that his bike that's pushing him that fast? I mean, last season, Crutchlow was saying he wished he had better parts for his bike, the satellite bike, Honda. And seems like he's either getting them now, getting the faster times, or he just wants it more. He's putting down some fast laps.
Jorge Lorenzo struggling a little bit this weekend. Always good to see.
Always good to see.
I think everyone agrees.
He put in 41 laps, whereas Crutchlow put in 58 laps.
Putting in some serious work.
Some serious work. And he set his fastest time on the last lap.
That's
pretty impressive. Think about that. 58 laps, that's going to be close to 3 race distances, right? That's about 21 laps a race, roughly. So that's after running 3 races, puts in a stupid, blindingly fast lap.
I can't imagine how hard on your body that has to be. I assume one race fighting those machines must be difficult. Never mind putting in, twice that amount or 3 times that amount. Even if it's a couple extra hours, it's still your body that it must take a huge toll.
Oh, for sure. I mean, yeah, the testing days are I think around 8 hours. So it's not just
that's grueling.
One race distance after another, but still. Those guys must nap like crazy. Power nap.
Valentino Rossi came out of this weekend saying that he thinks he's going to be better at qualifying this year with these Michelin tires. In the past, Rossi has struggled to find speed in qualifying. I think he was on the pole position once last year, that's it. And often finishing behind the second row starting the races. So if he thinks that he can get an edge in qualifying, that'll make a huge difference for him during races, because last year there was many points where he just, unfortunately, he had race pace, but because he was starting behind other riders, he couldn't pass them fast enough before Jorge or Mark would get insurmountable lead. So if he can start qualifying faster, he's going to have a chance of winning more races.
Mm-hmm. He's got to get in front of Lorenzo and Marquez, but mostly Lorenzo, before Lorenzo can start gapping. Because when he gets the hammer down and starts putting in those fast laps, one after another, nobody can catch him. So if Rossi can qualify farther up the grid, first place hopefully, then he'll have a much bigger chance of winning more races.